You know that feeling when everything hits at once? The deadlines, the arguments, the memories you thought you buried. And suddenly, your chest feels tight, your thoughts spiral, and even answering a simple text feels impossible. That's emotional overwhelm. And if you're in it right now, or have been, I want you to know something. You're not broken. You're maxed out. Today, we're not just going to talk about how to cope. We're going to explore creative, unexpected techniques to bring you back to center, even when your world feels like it's spinning. Emotional overwhelm isn't weakness. It's your body and mind trying to tell you, this is too much. Psychologically, it happens when the amygdala, the part of your brain responsible for detecting threats, becomes overstimulated. Your stress hormones spike, your nervous system floods, logic takes a back seat. Suddenly, even small tasks feel enormous. What's important to know is that overwhelm isn't just mental, it's physical. You can't think your way out of it. You have to find ways to interrupt the intensity, regulate your body, and shift your brain back into safety. And creative techniques are often the most effective way to do that. You've heard it before. Take deep breaths, go for a walk, drink water. And yes, those things help. But when your system is overloaded, you often need something more tactile, more expressive. A method that speaks directly to the part of you that words can't always reach. That's where creative coping techniques come in. They bypass logic and help soothe you on a deeper sensory level. They rewire your nervous system through movement, imagination, and play. The same tools you instinctively used as a child to self-soothe before you even had words for your feelings. Technique number 1, name it to tame it, but make it art. One of the fastest ways to regulate emotion is to name what you're feeling. But sometimes naming it in words feels flat. So try this. Grab markers, crayons, or even digital drawing tools, and sketch what your overwhelm feels like. Give it a shape, a texture, a color. Does it swirl? Is it heavy and black? Is it spiky and red? This isn't about talent. It's about translating sensation into visual form. When you give your feelings a body, you externalize them. You stop being inside the emotion and start being in a relationship with it. And that shift can be powerfully calming. Technique number 2, movement without meaning. You know, when your emotions have nowhere to go, they just build up in your body. That's why movement helps. But honestly, you don't need to go for a run or hit the gym. Try this instead. Move for the sake of movement, without any rules or rhythm. Set a timer for 3 minutes. Put on some instrumental music, and just let your body express itself. Shake your hands, stomp, stretch, curl into a ball. Let your body say what your mouth can't. This technique actually engages your sensorimotor system, which helps reset your nervous system and releases all that pent-up energy. No choreography required. Technique number 3, create a calm box. So, a calm box is just a physical container you prepare before you're overwhelmed, and you fill it with sensory tools that help regulate your emotions. Inside, you might place a calming scent, like essential oil or maybe a lavender sachet. Add a soft object or texture, a piece of velvet or your favorite hoodie. You could toss in a small fidget item or some putty too. Maybe include a grounding quote or a photo that brings you back to your why. Tea bags or a comfort snack that connects you to warmth can be great additions. The key is to build a toolkit that really engages your senses, because sensory input helps ground you right now, not later. Your calm box becomes a soft place to land when your mind feels like chaos. Technique number 4, write a letter you'll never send. Sometimes what overwhelms us isn't what's happening now. It's what's unspoken. Try this. Write a letter to the person, place, or part of you that's fueling your emotion. Say everything. The raw, unedited, imperfect truth. You're not going to send it. You're just going to let it out. This process activates the prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain that makes sense of emotion. It brings order to the storm. And often, when we read the letter back, we gain clarity we didn't have when it was all tangled up inside. Technique number 5, the 5 senses reset. When your thoughts are spiraling, come back to your senses, literally. Here's how. For sight, find one calming visual. Maybe a candle, a tree, a cloud, or a painting. For sound, play one gentle, grounding sound, like a soft playlist or even just white noise. For touch, run your hands under warm water or hold something textured. For taste, sip something soothing. Mint tea, citrus water, or just chew gum mindfully. For smell, inhale a grounding scent, rosemary, lemon, or eucalyptus. This resets your brain's threat response. Your body begins to say, "We're safe, we're here, we're okay." Emotional overwhelm doesn't mean you're falling apart. It means you're carrying more than your system can hold, and your body is asking for relief. These creative tools aren't magic cures, but they are bridges. Bridges back to calm, back to clarity, back to you. So the next time your emotions feel like too much, remember, your overwhelm is not a flaw, it's a signal. And now you have a gentle, creative way to answer it. Not with shame, but with care. If you found this video helpful, be sure to give it a like, subscribe, and share it with someone who might benefit from it. Be sure to check out our other mental health education videos.